Mark Wheat broadcasting live from the Minnesota State Fair. We have a gorgeous crowd crowded under the shade of the trees. It's a beautiful day here, and we are really glad to welcome two artists from the Twin Cities local music scene that, in a sense, I have known more for their collaborations with other artists and bringing out the best in those other artists. And now they're here together on stage. Please give a warm welcome to Aby Wolf and Eric Mason. So Aby, like I said, I've known you working with Dessa a lot. I've seen you perform with Dessa a lot. I think that's how we first met. You've had your Claws, your Wolf Lords, and now this is just Aby Wolf. So talk about if you meant to be a collaborator extraordinaire and that just the way you are as Aby has taken time to form, and how those collaborations have worked to form what you want to do.
Yeah. I had the really great fortune to work with so many of our local greats as well. I guess there's been a sort of a paring down, whether it's in the title of the band or the group or the album, down to singular ideas. But still, even the next material that I'm working on it's not my ideas at all. I really love bouncing ideas off of other people. I feel like that's where I'm the strongest. If I were to sit in a room by myself and just come up with any old thing, it wouldn't feel as cool. So I'm super stoked to work with lots of people, and Eric is one of the folks that I've gotten to work with more recently, and I'm stoked about that as well.
So Eric, tell us a little bit about your background musically, collaborations, and how you two came to work together.
Sure, yeah. Well, I got into music via the theater and dance world. So a big part of that scene, obviously, is collaboration. It kind of doesn't work unless you're, communicating with a lot of other people. So I've always enjoyed, it's like any other kind of communication. Like if you talk to yourself for long enough, it gets kind of bizarre. So it's just better to have someone else to bounce ideas off of. And Aby and I met, I think, because I opened up a few times for Dessa when I was playing with Toki Wright, and we kind of got to talking. And you've done a few dance sort of related things too, and we've just been on each other's radar for a while. And she asked me to play on her release show recently, and it was a blast. And we've been doing a lot of improvisation together recently, and trying to write some new stuff, and it feels great. Yeah, it's my neighbor.
Woo! So Aby, you just put out a piece of music recently too.
I did.
For an EP.
Yes.
What was it called?
5 songs called "Call the Rocks."
I know. Why is the title?
I mean, again. Well, the title "Call the Rocks" is a reference to the movie Labyrinth with David Bowie, which I know.
Oh.
Thank you for backing me up. It's really in the movie, and for me, it's a summoning of the forces of nature and the people in my community to come to my aid, to help the ground come back up under my feet, after a big period of busy touring, traveling, kind of groundlessness. So that's what that title.
That's a beautiful way of putting it. Well done, dear. Are we going to hear a song from that EP now?
Yeah, let's do it. We're going to start with a song called Maya.
It's Aby Wolf and Eric Mason live on the stage at the Minnesota State Fair, 89.3 The Current.
Thank you. All right, next tune that we're going to do is called Any Shape, also off of the EP.
A celebratory in nature. Hang up the phone, time flies. Loosen your grip on all its antiquated, disengage and extricated. Just fall. Oh, gravity's always impartial. So go to smile, distress, call. There ain't no canceling this flight. Your chariot awaits tonight. Oh, oh, don't miss you right. Oh, 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 oh. You rang. Oh, I'm at your service now, Miss Thing. Give me a hand, red pill. Swallow it whole and feel your pulse face. Everything's about to change. And if you would, I would be your man. Lay your head up on my shoulder and I'll understand. And if you would, I would be your girl. Push you out into the light and make you face the world. And if you knew what you do to me, call me over indecisive, saying set me free. I'm so stunned by your beauty. I am here for you. I'll take any shape you need. Shape. Any shape. Any shape. And if you would, I would be your man. Lay your head up on my shoulder and I'll understand. And if you would, I would be your girl. Push you out into the light, make you face the world. And if you knew what you do to me, you call me over indecisive, so you set me free. I'm so stressed by your beauty. I am here for you. I'll take any shape you need.
Live from the Minnesota State Fair on 89.3 The Current, that's Aby Wolf, ably abetted by Mr. Eric Mason with 2 tracks from the new EP, Any Shape and Maya. Got to say thanks to our producer Derek Stevens and engineer Michael DeMarc and his assistant Veronica Rodriguez for making all the buttons work. And thanks to you guys for coming down. Any big plans for the rest of the summer? You've only got a couple of days.
I know, literally, right? Yeah, we've got a couple of shows coming up yet, but I think they're surprised. They're in surprise land so far.
Oh, surprise shows. So keep your eyes open for that. What's this Wild Wing I see?
Wild Wing is an awesome 4-piece instrumental rock project that I am in with my husband, Josh, and 2 of our friends, Matthew Kazama, who plays drums in the Birthday Suits, and Chris Smalley, who also has played a lot with me with this project. So, yeah, you saw that flyer?
Yeah.
Ramen Kazama Rama.
Right. When's that going to happen?
Yeah, so it's for Nicolet's version of Open Streets. That is
Oh,
September 18th. It's a Sunday, which is a really great thing where they shut down the traffic and everybody goes outside and hangs out in the middle of the street. Businesses, just come out, set up fun stuff.
Yeah, I love them. I'll
Come
be
check
there.
it out, Wild Wing, Mark.
Eric, any plans? Are you touring with Caroline this year?
Yeah, I'm leaving in October. We're doing an East Coast tour with Caroline Smith, playing some new songs, and I think we got a couple shows in Minnesota too
Good.
Other than that, my only goal is to get a flowering onion before I leave.
Right.
Because I see people keep bringing them into here and staring at me as they're eating them, and I can't see anything else on the planet right now.
Well, that
other
was
than
perfect.
so.
We better get you into your last song because we're going to make you play another song for the assembled audience here at the Minnesota State Fair. But on the radio, we'll get back into the music. But real quick, give another hand for Aby Wolf and Eric Mason.
Thanks, folks.
This is brand new music from the Seratones. Their Get Gone release is out now. This is Chandelier on 89.3, the current broadcasting live from the Minnesota State Fair. Thanks, guys. Thanks for being such a accepting audience. Sit and listen, because this is going to be really good, because one of my favorite artists when I was growing up was Kate Bush, and I think she's a huge influence on a lot of these young electronic artists, especially ones with fine voices like Aby. So you're going to do Cloud Bustin', aren't you? Yes!
All right.
I still dream of Organon. I wake up crying. You're making rain, and you're just in reach. Till you in sleep escape me. You're like my yo-yo that glowed in the dark. What made it special made it dangerous. So I bury it and forget. But every time it rains, you're here in my head, like the sun coming out. Oh, I just know that something good is gonna happen. I don't know when, but just saying it could even make it happen. On top of the world, looking over the edge, you could see them coming. You look too small in their big black car to be a threat to the men empire. I hid my yo-yo in the garden. I can't hide you from the government. Oh, God, Daddy, I won't forget. Cause every time it rains, you're here in my head, like the sun coming out. Oh, I just know that something good is gonna happen. Don't know when, but just saying it could even make it happen.
Please give it up for my friend Eric Mason. Thank you, Mark Wheat. Thank you, Derek and Mike, Veronica, Nate. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by.